Yo, what's going on guys? So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got top 1000 in the entire world in Clash Royale. So as you can see, I finished 800 in the world last season, and oh my god, it was such a grind. Like, I will show you the battles that got me there. I don't mind that loss, oopsie. So let's go from this Three Musketeer gameplay. So my end season was a bit weird because I was using one E-Giant deck, and I switched to Lava Hound, then I switched to Splash Out, switched back to Lava Hound. I was having like an identity crisis right now because I didn't know what deck to use because I kept getting hard counted no matter what deck I used. So I decided to run this E-Giant Bowler deck because this deck does really good against Barbarians. And it also does good against air decks like Lava Hound because you got Phoenix and Baby Dragon for the Lava Hound troops. So this guy just goes Barbarians opposite lane for no reason. But yeah, I was having so much success towards the end with this deck. I believe I lost to Splash Yard with this deck. And since I switched out Mother Witch, I first Splash Yard, so it's a bit tragic. But it's all good. So I went for a very bad NATO. I thought more of the Musketeers would be getting hit by the E-Giant, but it wasn't. So, because he did a very good Musketeer play. So we're down 2 Elixir. Now I think this matchup is actually very bad for me because, as you can see, he can just go through Musketeers in the back for my E-Giant, and I can't do anything about it. As you can see, I stuffed up my NATO from before. And yeah, I just couldn't do much about it. So I decided to lightning it because if you went Barbarians at the bridge or something, I had Bowler. So I felt comfortable lightning that. So he just suckers a rage. Does he split 3M here? I think he should have split 3M here in my opinion. I think he was going to, but I'm not sure what he's doing. I forgot what he did. But my end season was actually so tough because I played this game for like 8 hours at the end. And I kept going up and down, 2700. And at the end, I finally got a few lucky matchups and I got my top 1k, which I was so thankful for. So I'm going to go E-Giant in front of this Bowler because he's going to struggle defending. Because he can't go Barbarians or anything, because it just get died to the Bowler. He actually decides to rush opposite lane. I don't know why he did that actually. But I was going to go Bowler again for that Bandit and those few Barbarians. This guy plays a weird 3M. I don't know why he's playing it like that. I don't even know why he's still trying to begin with, but I was going to go E-Giant in front of this, and I'm just going to go for a NATO so the Bowler hits everything. As you can see, the 3M's dying. And this is why I love Bowler against like Barbarian decks, because they just shred the Barbarians. Like, there's not much they can do. So he does go for the Monk ability, but it won't matter because, yeah, I'll just win. And I've been BMing everyone end season. I don't know why I have, but I just felt like it. So, that was against 3M. Now, we did versus this popular E-Golem deck. And you're going to see this defense was actually insane. Especially towards the end. At the beginning, the defense was kind of shit on my end. Could have played this a lot better. Should have been a 1-tower game, but you'll see what I mean. So I didn't know what he's using. I could look up his name. Maybe could have looked up his clan throughout. But just as a FYI, I was APIing everyone at the end season because I didn't want to get bullshitted by like any Sparky decks or any off-meta Sparky decks. Also, Sparky was a huge pain in the butt for me. I could not beat it. I only beat it if the player was like so bad at the game, but I could not beat it. I reckon I lost it 90% of the time. Because I was running E-Giant Fireball, and Sparky hard counters that, so... I just went for an E-Giant at the bridge because I kind of had a feeling it was E-Golem, considering what he played. Like, you don't see much that runs Night Witch and Eye Drag, so... He just suckles arrows. I am up Elixir, but I don't know what to do with this hand. So I'll just cycle a cage. It's basically a free cage at this point, so... Now this is where the defense becomes kind of bad. So I play Phoenix the back. I think that was an alright Phoenix. I had nothing else to play. In hindsight, I reckon I should have gone Bowler same lane instead of this Baby Dragon. And you're going to see why in a second. He goes Eye Drag, fair enough. Now this is what I was saying. If I went Bowler instead of that Baby Dragon, that Bowler would have cleaned up the E-Golem with the Night Witch, and the Eye Drag wouldn't have got much value. And if you went Barbarian's other lane, I could have gone Baby Dragon Barbarrel on the right. But as you can see, I opt to line in the left, and I've got no elixir for the right. And I thought I could defend, but he just raged everything, and I could not defend at all. So I defended, so I tried not to get 3 crowned, but... Oh, that was a bit tragic. So, I think my only play is just to get E-Giant in the back, which is what I do. So, I'm just going to go Bowler behind the E-Giant because, like I said, his best answer is Barbarians. And Bowler kills Barbarians very well, so... He goes for a weird set of Barbarians, actually. I don't know why he went for that. I'm just going to Nado that Eye Drag off my Baby Dragon, so the Baby Dragon can splash more. As you can see, I'm going for another set of E-Giant, so... I was going to cycle another Bowl at the bridge, and this is where the defense gets scary. So he goes E-Golem Barbarians in the middle. I go Phoenix and Nado. Then... I was saying good game because I genuinely thought I lost. But I just survived. And I went Bowler just in case for that Barbarians trying to 3-crown me. And I said wow, and I BM'd him because I did not think I was going to win that at all. Okay, so as soon as I saw Dark Princess set a Sparky in this guy's deck, I was like, thank the Lord. Because I hate Sparky decks. They are the death of me. I can't defend it for crap. So, I'm not sure what he does first play. I just cycle a cage, I guess. Because I already knew what I was versing. So he cycles Rage, fair play. I was going to go Phoenix, and I believe I'm going for an E-Giant because he can't punish this. Yep, there's the E-Giant. He can go Mini P.E.K.K.A, but I think he's going to die to my Goblin Cage Brawler and the Phoenix, so... He goes for a Fireball, and we're actually up Elixir, but with this sort of cycle, I can't really do anything with that Elixir advantage, so... Because I already used my win con. So being up in Elixir right now does not matter one bit. I believe I'll just leak, because, yeah, I can't do much with this Elixir advantage anyway. And if I cycled a Bowler, he could have gone like, you know, Golden Giant, Dark Prince opposite lane, and it would have been difficult to stop. So, since you've got Knight in the back, I go Bowler. And this is what I mean. If I did Bowler earlier, he could have done this straight away. Then I would have been dead. So I go Baby Dragon, and I also go Cage to pull the Golden Giant and Dark Prince, and I go Nado in the middle so the Bowler can help kill the Dark Prince. Now I think this is a very good situation to be in because we do have a dual lane pressure coming up, and he has to go like minions on the left as well. Yeah, this is a very good situation. Then I just go Barbarrel to fully counter that mini P.E.K.K.A, and I believe I eat the minions because if I Phoenix, I don't want to get punished for overcommitting on defense where I can just take damage. So we're in a very good situation. I just leak because I want to play this safe. I want to play... So no matter what he does in the back, if he plays something in the back, I'm going to mirror that side with whatever trip I want in the back. Whereas if I cycle straight away and he doesn't play anything, then I get punished really easily by doing that. This defense was a bit questionable, I think. I'll be able to go for an E-Giant, yeah, because I wanted to protect my Phoenix Egg. And we are taking a lot of damage. And I mean, but too much damage for my liking. does do a pretty bad Goblin Giant though. I don't know what that was about. We're still taking some damage. I believe I go E-Giant in front of this. I think I kind of have to at this point. Yeah, I do. I think it's a good E-Giant in my opinion. So I'm just using my voice. But yeah, I believe this is a very good E-Giant. So you guys minions for that bowler. Fair play, fair play. I'll just go Phoenix because I can't afford to take any more damage. So I'm just going to go bowler the back for that Dark Prince. Probably should have played it higher because if I don't do anything, it's going to charge onto my bowler and the tower. Which I think it does right here. Yeah. That was a bit unfortunate. I mean, not unfortunate, it's just very poorly played on my end, so... So he goes for Mini P.E.K.K.A. Do I have lightning here? I forgot what I do here. In hindsight, I probably should have lightning, but I'm not sure. So he goes Dark Prince to tank everything. I go bowler, slow rolling bowler in the middle. He goes for a set of minions. Those were kind of weird, in my opinion. I don't know why he did that. I believe I'll go for a lightning here, because the bowler hits the mini P.E.K.K.A, which is perfect. And the E-Giant's actually on tower right now. Perfect, so all you have to do is go for a lightning, but I want to play the lightning after he plays like all his lightning bait troops, so like his minions and all that. As you can see, he's trying to lightning block right now. So I'll play the lightning at the back because he used his minions already. And I'm saying thanks because, like I said, I was BMing everyone end season, so... So we're in our final game against this Lava Hound deck. Now, as soon as I looked this guy up, and as soon as I realized what he was playing, I was like, thank God for a free matchup. I better not throw this. So I was playing so scared in this. You guys for a weird Barbarian split. I believe you misclicked, because now you want to go 2-3, not 4-1 like what he did, so... I'm just going to go for a Phoenix, same side of those Barbarians. Alright, I'll just go Cage, then I'll just go for a NATO to pull the balloon to the King Tower. I'll take the minor damage because that's pretty insignificant right now, so... yeah, like I said, pull the balloon to King Tower. We only down 1 elixir, but we get a lot of damage, plus we got the King Tower activated, so it's a lot easier to defend. So he goes Hound the back. I'll just go E-Giant in the back because he can't really stop it. And if he goes Barbarians, then it just dies to my, like, Baby Dragon, Bowler. That's also why I switched to this deck, because this deck does very well against Lava Hound. I should have used this from the beginning. I don't know what I was doing here. So he does go Barbarians, fair play. I believe I'll just go for a Bowler just to kill those Barbarians. Could have gone Baby Dragon, but I didn't want to get rushed with the Balloon Minion Horde opposite lane. Because if that happened, that would be difficult to stop without any splash cards like a Baby Dragon, if that makes sense. So, I believe I just leak, because I don't know, oh, I think I stuck with a Cage. Yeah, I think I should have leaked. That was a bad Cage in my opinion. Because that means I have to overcommit on his balloon that he's about to play. So since double is coming up, I decided to play my E-Giant. If it was further in single, I would have played Baby Dragon in the back instead of E-Giant. But because since it's double, I can afford both of my air counters, I decided to go E-Giant in the back. This is what I mean. That was actually a very good NATO, because it made the Phoenix hit the balloon, which is perfect. I believe I'd go for a Barbarian then E-Giant in the bridge, because why not? You can't really stop it, right? Yeah, like I said, he couldn't really stop it. I don't know why he went minions on the side like that. So I'm just going to go bowl at the back. We are actually up a lot of elixir right now, so... I had my lightning ready because I wanted to lightning cycle, but I didn't think I could have, so... because that would have been like 2 lightnings and a NATO. But I'd rather just go E giant the bridge, play it safe. As you can see, the bowler's putting a lot of work against the barbarians, and that's why I love bowler so much. So that was just good defense, and we just win because of that. And just like that, that is how I got top 1k in the entire world. This was such a grind. It took me 8 hours to probably get it. I think I played at least one of the games at the end, last 1 or 2 days, I swear. But if you guys enjoy this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, as always, take care guys.